Yo, good morning, trail fam. Just leaving camp. It's maybe 6:45 or so. Slept at this beautiful Lake Ann, and about to go up to Lake Ann Pass, or maybe it's just Ann Pass. I think it's Lake Ann Pass, though. I'm not exactly sure. We're at 11,500 feet. Pass is about 12,500 feet. Definitely chilly sleeping up here, but it was nice. I'm chilly now, but the sun is just cresting those mountains back there. So I'm sure that's going to warm things up here real quick and start shedding layers, especially with the effort of this climb. All right. Still hoping to run into Merman Freewheel in Montana. He said he was 30 miles out from Twin Lakes, and I did 15. So in theory, I would have ran into him here. But I don't know. I'm starting to worry. We passed each other somehow and never saw each other. So I'd be really bummed if that happened. But I do want to meet them for the Wind River Range, spend a week with them. So I guess if I miss them now, I'm going to have to make that happen for sure. That's camp down there. And this is our climb. This is tough, but it's really nice not to be racing a thunderstorm. You can just mosey up this. Stop and breathe when I need to. Ooh. Oh yeah. Switchback city time. Zoom. Much lower stress getting up this pass. Whew. Here we are. Lake Ann Pass, 7:30 a.m. Up and over Lake Ann Pass, just like that. Trying to decide whether I want to try to make it a rushed day, crank out 17 miles without really stopping, get into Buena Vista, get resupplied and get out, or if I just make it a nice easy day, do about 15, set up camp, hang out, go to bed early, wake up early, do 2 miles, hitch into BV early in the morning. That's probably the right way to do it, but we'll see what happens. Well, I'm in kind of a somber mood. I'm 3 hours into my day and I have yet to see the boys, which likely means they slept on the other side of the pass, got up early, and were up and over before I got out of my tent at 6:30. Had an alarm set for 5 and I just kept snoozing it, so only myself to blame if that's the case. The other thing that's possible is that they hiked over it last night and ended up either camping in that same little valley that I was in and we just never knew, or we somehow crossed each other on the trail yesterday and they were already set up and I just walked past them and never saw them. Otherwise, there's a very, very slim chance that they ended up going into Buena Vista or took a really short day, ran into weather, and they're still ahead of me on the trail, but I'm not really holding out hope. So yeah, it's a bummer, but just means I'll have to meet them sometime in Wyoming for the Wind River Range, ideally. So we'll see how it times out. So crazy. I just looked at my map. The pass that I came from this morning, it's right there. Came all the way down into those trees and across this mountain, down into this gulch, and now we're climbing back out. This road, our hitch, it's on a pass over 12,000 feet. I'm hearing thunder rumbling. Just really hope I'm not trying to get a hitch in the pouring rain. But again, I don't have any control over that. Oh yeah, riding out another thunderstorm. And we're at 12,000 feet. There are trees around me. Really hoping none of them get hit. Colorado's a wild place. Well, survived another thunderstorm. Hail, rain, lightning. Yeah, the trail in the low points is like a gutter for all the water now, though. My feet are wet. I'm freezing cold. Be really happy if the sun breaks out again and dries everything up. Drying my tent on my, well, I'm not even really drying it. It's probably not really getting dry. But I have my tent on my back now. Just didn't want to pack it away when it's as wet as it is. But yeah, headed to this pass. The road to hitch into Buena Vista's over there, but it's a 19-mile hitch, and I just took stock of my food. It's 44 miles to Salida. Still got time left today to put miles in. I'm still feeling good. And I think I've got enough food. I mean, I'll probably be hungry on the last day. But I'll be able to get into town and get a town meal, resupply, maybe spend the night, Nero out the next day. Not really sure yet, but I think I am going to push to Salida because I don't want to try to get a hitch to Buena Vista right now. Decided to skip going into Buena Vista. That's Cottonwood Pass down there. Would have been a 19-mile ride. That's just too much. And it's too late in the day after hunkering down for that storm. Should be able to get to Salida with what I have. And now I'm just really hoping the weather holds, because I am well above tree line now. Well, I'm at the top of something. I don't know what. There's that storm that wrecked me earlier. I think things are moving from west to east, but I'm not entirely sure. And just the way the sky looks is just got me uneasy for sure. To be up this high anyway. And I think we're gonna be for a while. I mean, I can see the trail running along down there and way up and over where that snow-capped stuff is. Well, just got service for the first time. I'm 1,000 feet above Cottonwood Pass, going southbound, the direction towards Durango that I'm trying to do the thru hike in. And I opened my phone and I got a message from Merman that he's in Buena Vista. I called him. They're just now hitching out to Cottonwood Pass. So I just hiked up this 1,000 feet and now I'm hiking back down backwards to meet up with these yahoos, which is like a win-lose situation, but mostly a win. But not looking forward to doing this again. Hope the weather clears because the next 4 miles southbound are all above 12,000 feet, and I definitely don't want to camp above that. And there isn't water for 6 miles, so I'm definitely going big time backwards right now. But you gotta do it for your trail fam, you know? Anything for your trail fam.